Estamos en Navidad y hoy tenemos un partido especial con motivo de la celebración. ¡Feliz Navidad a todos desde 2K Sports! Soy Sixto Miguel Serrano y me acompañan Anthony Daimiel y Jorge Quiroga.
Vamos a ver a los Warriors de Golden State, los Nuggets de Denver.
Y ahora vemos los quintetos iniciales de ambos equipos.
Vemos a los Warriors. Antes de que arranque todo, ¿algo que decir sobre estos Nuggets?
Esto es lo que se espera de los campeones de la pasada temporada. Jugar bien y continuar con el éxito.
Sí, la verdad es que el listón lo tenían muy alto. Si no conseguían estar donde están ahora, habría sido todo un fracaso. Creo que son capaces de volver a conseguir el título.
Denver gana el salto inicial.
El balón le llega a Álvarez.
Aquí está Anthony, defendido por Cunningham. Reeves clava el triple.
Son los primeros en sumar una canasta.
Quieren marcar el tono desde el principio.
Kuminga en el exterior. Otra vez Cunningham.
Hardaway.
Posición exterior para McDaniel.
Le llega el balón a Hardaway. Aquí tenemos a Drew. Quedan 5 segundos de posesión. La clava desde lejos.
Elegid cualquier epíteto positivo. Se pueden aplicar muchos a este jugador.
Ya llevamos más o menos un minuto del primer cuarto.
Posición exterior para Reeves.
6 para tirar.
Anthony. Buena defensa de Cunningham. Kuminga. Lo atrapan los Nuggets.
Cuesta mucho impedir que este jugador anote en la zona. Excelente defensa.
Edgecombe progresa. Trabajando sobre el buen tiro de Álvarez.
Gran pase interior al poste bajo.
Jugada de Golden State.
¿Qué más se puede decir? Llevan 35 victorias seguidas y no parece que nadie tenga la fórmula para frenarlo.
La cuestión es que lo que busca este equipo, lo que de verdad le importa es ganar el campeonato de la NBA. Está bien recibir todo tipo de alabanzas y asombrar al mundo por el juego que están demostrando a lo largo de esta increíble racha, pero al final tengo muy claro que no es eso lo que tienen en la cabeza.
Aquí está Anthony. Anotó 19 puntos en su último partido.
Es verdad que es pequeño para ser pívot, pero tiene un salto tan poderoso que le da igual.
El balón le llega a Pi.
Bloqueo. Aquí tenemos a Drew.
Otra vez en Pi. Segundos, se apuntará un fallo.
Comienzan con 1 de 5. Siguen buscando las sensaciones en ataque.
Aquí está Edgecombe.
Reeves. El triple no alcanza el objetivo.
Su defensa fue suficientemente intensa como para afectar el tiro.
Y yo diría que para un triplista como él, era un tiro fácil.
Cunningham en la banda.
Vuelven a fallar los Warriors. Denver manda en el marcador. Aquí está Reeves. Anotó 14 puntos en su último partido. Y van a ser 2 tiros libres. Le han tocado durante el lanzamiento.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
El primero acaba dentro. Anota los dos.
El entrenador de Golden State pide un tiempo muerto.
Primer cuarto de juego y se han jugado poco menos de 3 minutos y medio.
Cunningham.
Le han hecho falta durante el lanzamiento. 2 tiros libres para él.
Demostró buena visión al impedir esa bandeja fácil.
Vio que iba a ser canasta y lo impidió con una falta.
Son sus primeros tiros libres del partido.
Canasto de Cunningham.
Encesta ambos. Ya han transcurrido poco más de 3 minutos y medio del primer cuarto.
El balón le llega a González. Reeves.
Tira de 3.
Lo atrapa Drew. Hardaway en el exterior. Sacan para Cunningham.
El tiro de 3 no alcanza el objetivo.
Con el balón los Nuggets. El balón le llega a Edgecombe.
Cuatro en el reloj. Tira desde fuera.
Aquí tenemos a González. Anthony desde lejos. Hardaway con la bola.
Anotó 33 puntos en el último partido.
Cunningham en el exterior. Rebote de los Nuggets.
Se esfuerza, pero las piezas no terminan de encajar para él.
Aquí tenemos a González. Defendido por Cunningham. El balón es para Anthony. Álvarez. Reeves. Defendido por Kuminga. Vaya de nuevo Denver. Golden State va perdiendo. En pie. Cunningham en el exterior. Hardaway en el exterior. Tira por encima de Reeves. El tiro de Hardaway no es bueno. El balón es para Anthony. Posición exterior para Reeves. Aquí tenemos a González.
Y no consigue detener la sequía. Otro fallo.
En pie en el exterior.
Saca a la derecha.
Drew segundo.
Falla desde la línea de 3.
Anthony en el exterior. Otra vez Reeves. Taponazo de MP. El balón le llega a Drew segundo. Bloqueo de MP.
Potente mate a una mano.
Me da un poco de pena por el defensor. No es agradable que te hagan un mate en la cara. Pero como no crezca 20 centímetros de repente, no veo cómo va a poder evitarlo.
El entrenador de Denver pide un tiempo muerto.
Y Denver tiene la posesión.
Vale la canasta, le han hecho falta y podría conseguir jugada de 3.
Así se hace, gran movimiento de balón.
Van a hacer un cambio en los Warriors.
Y aquí está Cunningham.
Lleva 5 puntos.
Cunningham no se anda con contemplaciones.
Van ganando los Nuggets.
La juega Whitmore.
Anota con gran regularidad. Está promediando más de 14 puntos por partido.
Buen trabajo en el poste bajo.
Bloqueo de Enfi.
Prueba con un alley-oop. ¡Hunde el alley-oop!
Aquí tenemos a Anthony.
Aún está buscando sus primeros puntos del partido.
Por la derecha Hardaway.
El balón le llega a Salón. Balón robado por Whitmore.
Usa el tablero para anotar la bandeja.
¡Qué gran acción individual! Ha destrozado a los defensores.
Enfi en la banda. Whitmore por el balón.
Anotó 17 puntos en su último partido. Y el tiro entra.
Gran exhibición de tiro en este cuarto.
Y Golden State tiene la posesión.
Van perdiendo por 5.
Enfi desde la línea de 3 puntos. Y la asistencia de Cunningham acaba en canasta.
En defensa deben negociar mejor la salida del bloqueo.
Sin duda, con la muñeca que tiene no puedes dejarle que tire libre de marca.
El balón le llega a Johnson.
Y no consigue responder. El triple sale desviado.
Y aquí está Enfi. Aquí tenemos a Murray Boyle.
Falla el tiro y no consigue empatar.
Lips progresa.
Lleva 5 puntos en el partido.
Y aquí está Enfi.
Falla. Podía haber empatado el partido.
Ahora juegan los Nuggets.
El balón le llega a Whitmore. Posición exterior para Reeves.
Johnson.
No acierta con el tiro de 3.
Cuesta creer que no haya enchufado ese triple. No había ningún defensor cerca.
Hardaway. Cunningham. Por encima de Johnson. No es bueno el tiro de Cunningham. Aquí está Anthony, defendido por Cunningham. El balón le llega a Johnson.
Cuelga la bola. 5 segundos en el reloj.
Cunningham le roba la cartera.
El tiro entra y el partido vuelve a igualarse.
Así deberían acabar todos los contraataques.
Sin duda, Jorge, hay que hacer todo lo posible por acabar en canasta.
El balón es para los Nuggets.
El balón está vivo.
Y salen a la contra.
Salón.
Destroza el aro al contraataque.
Y no necesito ayuda de nadie para rematar esta jugada.
Él mismo la finalizó, con fuerza.
Aquí está Anthony, defendido por Cunningham. Anthony en el exterior. El balón le llega a Jackson.
Mate de Jackson.
Empezará a jugar Golden State. Hardaway en el exterior.
Colocan un bloqueo. La bombea para arriba. Aprovecha el alley-oop y la revienta.
Es muy difícil meter balones ahí. Bien hecho.
Marcador desfavorable para Denver.
La juega Anthony.
Busca su primera canasta del partido. Solo 5 para tirar. Se juega el triple. ¡No entra! ¡Se la juega!
Se acabó el primer cuarto. Hemos visto un partido muy igualado. Los Warriors mandan en el luminoso.
Van ganando por 2.
Enseguida regresamos desde el Ball Arena. Les damos la bienvenida de nuevo a 2K Sports y a este precioso día de Navidad. ¿Y qué pensáis de la labor de los Warriors en este partido?
En algunos momentos parecía que estábamos viendo un partido de voleibol.
Han punteado y taponado casi todos los tiros. Gran defensa.
Sabes que si apuestas por su pase no vas a perder el dinero.
Aquí tenemos a Rollins. Aquí está Edgecombe.
Entra hasta el fondo.
Donde vio el hueco puso el balón.
Golden State manda en el marcador. Hardaway en el exterior. El balón le llega a Cruz segundo.
Va a lanzar sus primeros tiros libres de la noche.
Lleva un 76% en la temporada desde la línea de personal. Muy seguro en general.
Está cerca de donde estaba el año pasado en esa categoría, pero sus cifras han empeorado un poco.
Y entra el segundo, así que convierte los 2.
Rollins con la bola. El balón le llega a Whitmore.
Se coloca para el bloqueo. Al centro.
Jackson. Mate de Jackson. Aquí tenemos a Hardaway. Aquí tenemos a Strother. En pie en el exterior.
Falla la bandeja.
Y Denver tiene la posesión. Whitmore.
Y le han hecho una falta clara. Ha fallado el tiro y tendrá 2 tiros libres. Lanzará su segundo y tercer tiros libres.
Temporada sobria en cuanto a tiros libres para él. Está en el 76%.
Y no es el mismo porcentaje de éxito que tuvo con los tiros libres el año pasado, aunque anda cerca.
Y el primero entra. Y convierte los 2 tiros libres. Segundo cuarto, superado el minuto y medio.
El balón le llega a Pitt. Aquí tenemos a Drew, cubierto por Johnson. Aquí tenemos a Drew.
5 para tirar. Se levanta desde la parte alta de la zona.
Ha vuelto a fallar Golden State. Empezará a jugar Denver. Y aquí está Edgecombe. Como se ven sus cifras, ha sido fundamental en ataque. Promedia casi 18 puntos por partido. Kuminga no se anda con contemplaciones. Aquí tenemos a los Nuggets.
Van perdiendo por 2.
El rebote es de Strouza.
El defensor hizo lo necesario para provocar el fallo, aunque fuera la menor de las distracciones.
Kuminga.
Preparan el bloqueo. De 3 puntos.
Ese rebote es para Wall.
Pasa por encima del defensor para machacar el aro. Saca la falta e irá a la línea de tiros libres.
Se la señalan a MP.
Bonita asistencia y finalizó a la perfección.
Y entra, con lo que se adelantan por 1.
Jugada de Golden State.
Aún está buscando su primera canasta.
El entrenador de Denver pide un tiempo muerto. El balón es para Anthony.
Le han hecho falta durante el tiro. Irá a la línea para lanzar 2 tiros libres. Por ahora ha anotado todos sus tiros libres. 3 de 3.
Shoot 2.
El primer tiro libre entra. El segundo tiro libre no entra.
Empezará a jugar Golden State. Y mate de MP. La juega Whitmore.
Con 12 puntos.
El balón le llega a Reeves. Anthony en el exterior.
Se detiene el juego. Parece que han pitado bloqueo ilegal.
No hemos llegado al ecuador del segundo cuarto y es un poco pronto para tener 2 faltas. A ver si le dejan seguir jugando.
Están empeñados en mover el balón.
Qué gran trabajo en equipo. Participa todo el mundo.
Has dado con la clave. La defensa no puede centrarse en un jugador. Tienen que cubrir a todo el mundo.
Salón.
Mete el triple.
Así se aumentan las ventajas. Ahora mismo tienen toda la confianza del mundo.
El balón le llega a González. Anthony. Whitmore con el balón.
6 segundos de posesión.
Taponazo de MP.
Y la posesión se agota. Se han comido el balón.
Tienen la posibilidad de ampliar su ventaja.
Y deberían aprovecharla ahora que pueden. Al final nunca sabes lo que va a pasar.
Si entra, vale.
Ha lanzado a tiempo, pero ha fallado.
Fin de la primera mitad. Los Warriors mandan en el luminoso.
Van 13 puntos arriba.
No se vayan muy lejos. Volvemos justo después del descanso para comenzar el tercer cuarto. Y tras una primera mitad con un dominador claro, veremos si las fuerzas se igualan en la segunda. Kate Cunningham ha disputado un partido muy completo.
Este jugador nos acostumbra a este tipo de espectáculos un día sí y al otro también. Y de momento está siendo otra gran noche para él.
Cuando anota tantos puntos en la primera parte, suele regalarnos una segunda parte todavía mejor. Vamos a ver si esta vez también es así.
Aquí está Edgecombe.
A la zona. Le ofrece un bloqueo. 6 en el reloj de posesión. Otra vez Anthony.
Por encima de Cunningham. Edgecombe.
No consigue anotar.
Ahora juegan los Warriors.
Ganan por 15, su mayor ventaja del partido. Ha fallado dentro.
Está siendo una de las pocas piezas del equipo que no están muy bien engrasadas.
Reeves.
No consigue anotar el triple.
Parece que el cambio de canasta les ha venido mal. Han fallado sus 3 primeros tiros.
McDaniels. Captura el rebote Denver.
Supongo que podrían haber empezado peor esta segunda parte, pero 1 de 4 no es un buen porcentaje.
El balón ha salido y los Warriors recuperarán la posesión. Y es el turno de los Warriors.
No han encajado ninguna canasta en la segunda mitad.
Intenta salir de la nevera. Drew segundo. Reeves se hace con el rebote. Y aquí tenemos a Denver.
15 puntos de diferencia. Dos puntos fáciles con la bandeja.
Consiguen una canasta tras fallar las 3 primeras. Vamos a ver si se ponen las pilas.
Hardaway por la izquierda. Y la asistencia de Cunningham acaba en canasta.
Es su primer triple en esta mitad y solo anotó otro en la primera. A ver si calienta la muñeca.
El balón le llega a González.
Todavía no hemos llegado a los 2 minutos y medio de juego de la segunda parte.
El bloqueo ilegal es una de las decisiones más difíciles para los árbitros.
Sí, me pongo en su lugar y reconozco lo complicado que es.
Y aquí tenemos a Golden State
con 16 puntos de ventaja.
Cunningham en el perímetro. Y otro triple de Golden State.
Esos triples abiertos les están haciendo mucho daño. Hay que estar más pendientes de los tiradores.
Deben hacerlo aunque suponga dejar la zona algo desprotegida. En este caso merece la pena porque les están cosiendo a triples.
Se lo han birlado.
Kuminga encima del poste alto. 2 puntos más para los Warriors.
Pronto su rival empezará a jugar con la presión añadida que supone el marcador en contra.
Se están comenzando a distanciar. Si siguen así, el partido no tardará en decidirse.
Álvarez falla.
Este se lo han llevado, pero están teniendo problemas con los rebotes.
Sí, van perdiendo y es algo en lo que deben mejorar.
El balón le llega a Drew segundo. Otro triple de los Warriors.
Gran tiro exterior, que están siendo los protagonistas de esta racha.
Y siguen bombardeando a la defensa que está demostrando su incapacidad para pararles los pies.
El entrenador de Denver pide un tiempo muerto.
Tercer cuarto, ya casi con 3 minutos y medio cumplidos.
Anthony en el exterior. Reeves. Falla de nuevo Denver.
Se están complicando mucho la vida. Deben intentar lo que sea para acabar con la mala racha.
No les sale nada. Deben tener paciencia.
El balón le llega a Cunningham. Y aquí está MP.
6 en el reloj.
Aquí tenemos a Drew.
Al interior. ¡Tira!
E impiden que tiren antes de que se acabe la posesión. Gran defensa.
Ajuste rápido de los Warriors. Aquí tenemos a Edgecombe.
con 5 puntos.
El balón le llega a González. Aquí tenemos a Álvarez. Edgecombe ha salido fuera, le toca jugar a Golden State.
No consiguió colocar las manos a tiempo, no han estado en la misma onda.
Cunningham con el balón. Cubierto por Anthony. El balón le llega a...
Y van a pitar, sí, es bloqueo ilegal.
Han cuidado bien las posesiones, no han perdido muchos balones y por eso han llegado hasta aquí con esa ventaja en el marcador.
Los Nuggets lo están pasando mal. El entrenador de Denver pide un tiempo muerto.
Están siendo muy descuidados con el balón. Pierdes demasiados balones cuando fuerzas demasiado las jugadas. Hay que centrarse en cosas simples, con buenos pases.
En defensa los Warriors. Solo han permitido 2 puntos en la segunda mitad. Anthony en la banda. Defendido por Cunningham.
5 segundos de posesión.
Álvarez. Falla de nuevo Denver.
Y otro rebote más, es un apartado en el que han dominado cómodamente.
La verdad es que no sorprende que vaya ganando el equipo que ha reboteado más.
Pitan falta en el lanzamiento, conceden 2 tiros libres por el contacto. Es la primera vez que va a la línea.
Es bueno el tiro de Hardaway. Hardaway clava los 2 tiros.
Les están dando una buena.
No pueden seguir así, deben hacer algún cambio.
El balón le llega a Edgecombe.
Solo 5 segundos en el reloj.
Otra vez Reeves. Anthony.
Anota el triple.
Un pase muy bonito, justo donde debía.
Y aquí tenemos a Golden State. Hardaway con la bola.
Con 12 puntos.
La canasta es de Kuminga.
En este parcial han estado moviendo el balón de maravilla y por eso han conseguido muy buenos tiros.
Desde luego, la defensa va con la lengua afuera. Todos los pases tienen un objetivo claro y suelen acabar en canasta.
Aquí está Edgecombe.
Lleva 5 puntos en el partido.
Anthony en el exterior. A la zona. Álvarez.
Mella el aro con el mate a 2 manos.
Y aquí está Hardaway.
Adentro.
Drew segundo. Aquí tenemos a Edgecombe. Anthony en el exterior. Reeves. Y vuelven a anotar desde el perímetro los Nuggets.
Ya ha hecho mucho para ayudar a su equipo, pero si quieren remontar parece que va a tener que hacer más de lo habitual.
En pie en el exterior. Y otra canasta para los Warriors.
Un tiro demasiado abierto, no fallará muchos de esos.
Los defensores deben presionarle cuando salga del bloqueo. Es así de simple.
El balón le llega a Álvarez. Aquí tenemos a Edgecombe. Anthony en el exterior. González. Anota la bomba de 3.
Otro tiro exterior abierto que acaba en canasta.
No está mal. 3 de sus 5 últimas canastas han sido desde más allá de la línea de 3 puntos.
En pico en el balón.
Lleva ya 14 puntos.
El balón le llega a Estroza.
Se juega un triple.
Álvarez atrapa el rebote. Aquí está Edgecombe, cubierto por Hardaway.
No me gusta cómo está jugando. Está claro que hoy no tiene el día.
Envía un alley-oop y Kuminga la revienta. Aquí tenemos a Anthony. Lleva ya 6 puntos.
Y ahí está el bloqueo.
Edgecombe progresa. Defendido por MP.
3 contra 3.
Reeves roba ese balón.
1 para 1 en este contraataque. Falla, pero pitan falta. Tendrá 2 tiros libres.
Se la señalan a MP.
El tiro libre no entra.
Van a hacer un cambio en los Warriors. Muerto que pide David Adelman.
Desde más allá de la línea.
Falla el lanzamiento.
La victoria es para los Warriors.
El público se ha quedado atónito al contemplar la demolición de su equipo.
Ha sido tremendo. Por desequilibrado que pareciera el choque, nunca esperas que el visitante se pasee como esta noche ha hecho para lograr la victoria.
Y eso es todo por hoy. Jorge Quiroga, Anthony Daimiel y Sixto Miguel Serrano les dan las gracias por acompañarnos en esta retransmisión de la NBA. Aquí, en 2K Sports. ¡Hasta la próxima!
Yeah, on the phone. Is that weird?
I've never been scuba diving. Is it fun?
It's been a long time since I've seen a college player with this much talent.
How much would you give for trying to draft?
Who are you putting in the block? I don't know. Think someone might take you? That's hurtful. I hope you install your front gate.
It was 6 screws.
And who handed them to you?
40 minutes.
One by one.
So yeah, try some light activity
I gotta
first
take a walk.
before
I can call down if you want.
breathing
I've got a
apparatus because
video.
Looking at the starting five for the Minnesota Timberwolves. They've got Fears. Precious Achiuwa is out there with Washington. Then there's Anthony Edwards. And it's Reed in at the center, filling out the middle. And for the Warriors, Cunningham is out there with MP. Then there's Jonathan Kuminga. Then there's McDaniels. And it's Drew in at the 5 spot. And for the guys who changed teams in the offseason, Clark, how long do you think it takes them to learn a new system?
I think it's a couple things. I mean, one, a lot of teams in the NBA use similar terminology and run similar sets, so that helps. But you've got to be a fairly quick learner. And then, depending on how complex the system is, that usually can impact how quick you pick things up. Built like a linebacker, Edwards is not your average off guard, folks.
Cunningham passes to MP. Pass to Drew. It's McDaniels on the wing. Just 5 to shoot. Here's MP. Gets rebounded by Minnesota. Last time they met in Minneapolis.
Defensively, they weren't up to the task. Didn't play as a cohesive unit, and it really hurt them.
And, you know, that's all about effort, and I'm sure their coach let them have it for the lack thereof.
Stolen by Reed. Now here's Edwards. The D's right on him. Reed passes to Washington. Reed in the post. Working on McDaniels. Reed can't hit.
Not a lot you can say except fantastic job by the defense.
Outside McDaniels. Edwards against Hardaway. Pass to Cunningham. The 3 is up. Good. And the assist goes to MP.
And look at the lack of hesitation. Cade gets the ball and is confident he can make the shot.
Washington outside. Here's Fears. Good ball movement here by Minnesota. Now here's Edwards from downtown. And Cunningham pulls it down.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Kuminga with a screen on Edwards. MP finds Kuminga. Hammers the lob through.
Perfect use of the pick and roll. MP allowing the play to develop naturally.
The Timberwolves have gone 1 of 4 to begin this one. Outside Edwards. Outside Achiuwa. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Hardaway. And with New Year's fast approaching, let's see our power rankings for an idea of how everyone's year is looking. You look at the Grizzlies, they're making moves up the standings, claiming that 4th spot.
I think for the Warriors, they've been on a roll, victorious in their last 5 outings, really showing up their #1 seed status.
Here's Fears. Turned in an outstanding game against Memphis. A slam dunk by Reed.
Strong move by Reed. He's tall and agile and strong. He's hard to slow down.
Minnesota shooting their first free throw of the night. That one misses for Reed. And the Wolves still seeking their first title, Clark.
Yep, the Lakers won 5 championships when they played in Minneapolis, BA, way in the day. The Timberwolves joined the league in 1989, and they're still trying to bring another basketball title to the city.
Yeah, just punching it in off the drive. You love seeing MP just go in there with a lot of force.
Outside Achiuwa. Stolen. To the middle. Pass to McDaniels. It's stolen by Washington. To the inside. Here's Fears. Good D by MP. The Warriors lead by 3. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to catch up with Steve Kerr. His team is facing off with the Ant-Man, Anthony Edwards. As far as how they plan to defend him, Coach said it'll be a team effort. They plan to rotate who has him defensively, and Coach's words were, Ant is so special. You have to guard him with the numbers. Back to you.
Allie, thank you.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Stolen by Reed. Edwards against Hardaway. Outside Edwards. to the left side wing. Just 5 on the clock. The 3, Fears. Drew with a rebound. The Warriors have gone 4 of 5 so far, looking sharp. They set the pick. Puts up a 3. Minnesota with a rebound. Edwards with it. He had a 27-point outing in their last game against Memphis.
And piling up the points at the line. He was in attack mode all night.
And Kuminga throws it down.
Love the awareness from MP, showing a willingness to get his teammates involved.
Here's Fears. Still no points. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Oh, man.
Oh,
Punch that was.
bad intentions.
Watch out now. Look out below. Edwards rising to the rafters.
How about that elevated look on the AT&T connected cam? Outside Hardaway. Pass to McDaniels. It's tipped. And now the T-Wolves on the break. Here's Edwards. Again, the miss by Edwards. And so MP will bring it up for the Warriors. They're coming off a win against the Nuggets.
They were so consistent from the three-point range in that one. And that's a nice weapon to have as a visiting team.
Yeah, you know, the defense had no answer for him. To do that kind of damage on the road, impressive.
Pass to Fears. Takes the 3. Drew with a rebound. The Warriors lead by 3. Inside, Kuminga. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Precious Achiuwa picks one up.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
Definitely saved the layup with that foul, and he'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
And he sinks the second. And Minnesota has possession. They come into this one having outplayed the Grizzlies last time.
And it's just so hard to stop them when they're scoring at that level. They were efficient and didn't let up at all.
Well, it's really hard to stop them when they're in a groove offensively, and they were in a comfort zone all game long in that one.
Just 4 to shoot. And here's Edwards outside. Drew with a rebound. Drew's got his 4th rebound in this one.
He's been off this whole period. Unable to sustain any kind of consistency.
Basket counts. Hardaway's got 6.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
Quality looks they're getting, and they're capitalizing on them, guys. They have to be happy with this start offensively. That is not the shot you need to be looking for when you're trying to break out of a slump.
Edwards for 3. Connects from downtown. 9 points in the game.
Well, Edwards looking almost automatic there. Didn't wait too long to put that shot up.
Hardaway finds Kuminga. Back to Hardaway. There's a screen by Kuminga. Reed with the rebound. Timberwolves trail by 3. Pass to Fears. The 3-ball. Let's go with a 3. And Cunningham pulls it down.
He's having trouble getting anything to go right now.
MP outside. And MP throws it down.
Fighting through contact. MP. Whew.
Here's Fears. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. When you think about the skill of Cade Cunningham, Grant, at his height, what a combination.
You know, B.A., whether it's scoring inside or seeing over the defense or just beasting on smaller guards, his 6'6" frame is certainly an advantage.
From deep 3-point range, Drew with a rebound. Drew's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Cunningham passes to Hardaway. And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
Yeah, it's really hard to maintain momentum on offense when you're turning the ball over like this.
Somehow they're still leading, but it will not last if they continue to waste possessions.
Both teams deciding to change it up. Timberwolves trail by 5. And Chris Finch wants a timeout. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over.
Failing to find a rhythm offensively, something that needs to change and change soon.
And I think this timeout, guys, is where you draw up some plays that are guaranteed to create some high percentage shots.
And the Warriors making a switch here. DiVincenzo's checked in. On our 2K leaderboard, the NBA scoring leaders over the last 10 games. MP, number 1.
He's been on an absolute tear offensively. He's found something that's working for him, and he's sticking to it.
Murray up top. Six to shoot. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down.
Murray showing you real poise that time, guys, converting on aggressive defense. The concentration, outstanding.
And there's a pick. Here's MP. Off target at the rim. Timberwolves trail by 3. Pass to Murray. And it's Murray finishing it off.
Boy, Murray showing you he can play above the rim. This guy's got major bounce as he punched that one down.
MP scanning the floor. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Hey, you got to be careful how you guard MP because he's capable of drawing fouls just like that.
This is his first opportunity at the line this evening.
You know, guys, that's not quite the same success rate he had at the line last year, although it is somewhat in the neighborhood of last year's numbers.
First one falls for him.
Such a talented player. MP can take over a game, but he also knows how important it is to keep his teammates engaged.
And Minnesota making a change here. Brooks is checked in. And both free throws good for MP. And so it's Murray who brings up the ball for the Timberwolves. It's a 3-point game. Williams finds Murray. To the right side. This one for 3. It's rebounded by Salon.
The way they've gotten after rebounds has been impressive.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it. They're tearing it up on the glass.
Here's MP. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. MP's got 12 points.
Boy, you could see it and feel it in his eyes at the start of this period. He is on a mission.
And the foul called on MP. That'll be a second foul of the game. Strawther's checked in for MP. The Timberwolves also with a sub. Boston's checked in for Brooks. A minute 42 left in the first. Williams with the screen. Williams on the wing. Three-pointer. Hits the trifecta.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Outside, DiVincenzo. Minnesota with a rebound.
There's no way that's the best look this offense can produce.
Not at all. I mean, that's where they want him looking for a teammate, not trying to do it on his own. He needs to share the wealth there.
For 3. Another miss. He's 0 for 2 now. The Warriors leading. Deflects the pass. There's 42 seconds left to play in the first. Here's Salon. Out to DiVincenzo. Here's Murray Boyles. Misses the 3. And for the Timberwolves, they're shooting only 35% so far in this quarter. Murray deciding where to go with it. From the arc. Count it. And that shot gets him in the books. He's 1 for 3.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Oh, there's the alley. It's the lawn, no good.
Looking for the spectacular and coming up empty.
And you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Timberwolves ahead, up 1. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Timberwolves.
Well, their hands resulting in plenty of steals in the early going, keeping the opposition there off balance.
And, you know, another thing that's been working for them tonight, scoring off turnovers, points off miscues. They've been converting any mistakes at the other end.
On the court for the Timberwolves, second quarter underway. Murray out there with Fears. Then it's Williams. Then there's Kelly Oubre. Fears' shot is off.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks. Well, the son of Hall of Fame big man Arvydas Sabonis, DeMontis said he was a 7-footer that could do everything, like a point guard. He's at a whole different level. I'm just another basketball player. He is a legend. But his father said DeMontis is a warrior like me, and I'm very proud. Back over to you, Brian.
Great stuff. Okay, Allie, thanks a lot. Cunningham looking around. Here he goes. Cunningham gets to the cup.
And getting up close and personal, Cunningham knows he can get his shot to go inside.
And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
Very few miscues from this team tonight. They valued their possessions and hold the lead, partly because of it.
MP's checked in for the Warriors. The Warriors trailing. Second quarter, a little over a minute and a half in. MP, the flush.
And that's what you get with MP. Relentless and can score in a variety of ways.
Here's Murray, buried from 15 feet out. Murray's got his third bucket of the night.
He relishes his role in this offense, and he's a natural leader, too.
Cunningham passes to MP. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
No holding back there, folks. A rim rattler by MP.
And so Murray will bring it up for Minnesota. Pass to Fears. And here is Williams. Murray from outside. No good on the shot. MP outside. Picked by Sabonis. A deep three from MP. A chance there to take the lead, but a miss. Here's Fears. He's watched by Cunningham. Murray passes to Williams. Sabonis against Murray. Shoots over Sabonis. Murray can't get that one to fall.
Open midi right there. That's letting the defense off the hook when you don't cash in.
Picked by Sabonis. MP, the pass to Sabonis. And Sabonis slams it in.
Excellent pick and roll action that time. Sabonis has great hands, rolls out of the screen effectively and hard, attacks the defense as the roll man.
And Chris Finch wants a timeout. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. The Timberwolves making a switch here. Edwards is checked in. The league is already buzzing about this year's three-point contest. So let's have a look at the players likely to make an appearance.
The three-point contest only becomes more competitive every year as long-range shooting continues to be a coveted talent in the league. But these guys are in a league all their own.
He's going to need to move up this list big time to be part of the three-point contest. But he's got a shot.
Maybe, especially if he can get hot from beyond the arc. And he certainly has the ability to do so.
And we'll keep you posted as we get closer to All-Star Weekend. But that's our current list for the three-point contest.
It's going to be a fantastic competition. We've got an endless supply of shooters in this league, and that contest will be heated.
Well, Clark, by my count, in your career, you made all of 23 triples and hit a respectful 34%.
23 over a, what, close to 5-year career, maybe the equivalent of 3 1/4 years on the court. Yeah, the three ball was not being shot a lot. I will tell you, I was looking to add it to my repertoire, though, and that's the case for all of these guys playing now. Everybody is shooting threes. Oubre so quick off the floor.
Golden State has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Oh, from the rafters, MP.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Releases. And Edwards the bucket on the assist by Fears. Edwards got 11 points.
I tell you what, Edwards has a really nice, smooth release, and that shot looked in the moment it left his hand.
Outside Hardaway. Kuminga with the screen on Murray. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Hardaway pushing through the contact inside. MP.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Here's Fears. He's scoreless. Looking to get back on track. Oh, a big finish with a one-handed jam.
B.A., I'm not sure he should be flaunting around the rim like that with this game so close.
Oh, it's risky, but it sure did look good.
I can't fault the guy for adding a little flavor to things. I'm fine. Even if he'd have missed it, I don't mind him taking a chance to spruce it up a little bit. Wow, a monster dunk that absolutely shook this building.
Timberwolves trail by 3. Here's Fears. Taking command on offense when they need him. Putting up 21 a game. Williams with the screen. Edwards with it. Green picks him up. Fades back. It's rebounded by Golden State.
And even with the miss, that's a high percentage shot for him.
Sabonis with a screen on Murray. MP, the pass to Sabonis. No good on the 3. And it's Edwards with the ball for the T-Wolves. Pass to Williams. Oh, he powers right through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul, too. And he'll go to the line. Cade Cunningham picks that one up. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
Ever since this game started, they've been attacking on the inside, looking for ways to bust up the defense and get high percentage looks.
You know, I love the fact, too, that they've been aggressive in penetrating the defense, attacking that paint, getting the ball inside. So far, their aggressiveness has ruled the day.
Here's Fears. Snatched away. And they're on the break. The layup off target. Timberwolves trail by 3. On the take. The 3 from Washington. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
Well, he's a stretch 4 now with a dangerous outside shot. Washington loves letting that one fly from there.
MP against Will.
He did.
Oh, wow. Man. You want some? Woo. You got some.
He was looking in the basket on that.
For Minnesota, they've gotten 7 of 13 attempts to go here in the second. Throws it up high. Edwards, no good. Golden State has gone 1 of 4 from three-point land here in the second. Here's MP. Pass to Farmer. Back to MP. 6 on the shot clock. And all around the rim that time before dropping. And it's a 4-point Warrior lead.
He's lifting up this team with his offensive output. What a big-time quarter for him.
Here's Fears. The three from Washington. Sinks the tray. Washington's gotten his second bucket on the night.
That was silky smooth there by Washington. Only takes him a few seconds to lock and load.
MP on the drive. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Now Washington. He has 6. It's Edwards on the wing. And the go-ahead bucket, no good. And for the Warriors, they're shooting 59% in this quarter. Terrific. Pass to Hardaway. And there's the whistle. The illegal screen is the call.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Outside Edwards. Jacks up a 3. Doesn't go that time.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Nuggets really contributed. He had 14 points and did what he always does. He got others involved. They've been red hot lately, and he has been the one leading the way for them. Guys?
Allie, we appreciate the update. Absolutely. He was a one-man show in that one, Grant.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same mentality tonight.
Yeah, you know, every night's different. They may try to double him, might force him to adjust, or force him to make plays with the pass instead. We'll see.
And the free throw is good. Now leading by 1. Well, it's no surprise Edwards has a football background, Clark. Just look at him.
Yeah, he is well put together, B.A. No question he could handle himself on the gridiron. You know, early on, he thought that would be his path. He's mentioned playing it professionally someday. How about that? I don't think it's a great idea, but interesting that he would even broach it. But if anybody could pull it off, he might be the guy.
And the Warriors making a switch here. Strother's checked in. Checking out the 2K leaderboard. These teams have been scorching the nets from range the last 10 games. The Warriors, number 1.
Number 1, you have to have good shooters. Number 2, you have to take good shots. This team is both talented and disciplined.
Pass to Farmer. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Now here's Edwards. Tightly guarded. The shot, no good. McDaniels passes to Farmer. And stolen by Edwards. Edwards is doubled. Murray from outside. On target from range. Murray's got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, you know, that part of Murray's game has to be there for him, and I know how hard he's worked to improve his three-point shooting. Good to see.
With the step back. Farmer can't get it to go. And it's Murray with the ball for Minnesota. Achua with a screen. Pass to Reed. And there's the rejection. Out to the right wing. Here's Farmer. Here's Drew. Reed defending. Here's Drew. 13 points in the win against Denver.
And another key for them was his rebounding. Just a great effort. They're winning the battle down low by imposing their will.
Yeah, it's really been quite a contrast. I like the way they're attacking the middle and at their offensive end.
Golden State has gone 1 of 4 from three-point land here in the second. 30 seconds left to play in the first half. Pass to Farmer. Wide open look. Jump shot is good. Farmer's got his second basket of the night. The Timberwolves trail. Outside Edwards. Pass to Murray. The three is up. Yes, and it's Edwards picking up the assist. Edwards has got 3 assists tonight. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. The T-Wolves on top. They lead by 1. And we'll see you back here after the break. Third quarter action in just a bit.
And we thank you for joining us at halftime. The Golden State Warriors are in a closely contested game.
I'm impressed with their effort on the glass. Big positive in my book. They just need to keep it up, Ernie.
Yeah, that's been their big advantage thus far. And next up, here's a look at some of the contenders for the fan-favorite three-point contest.
The three-point contest only grows in popularity. Hard to pick the favorite here. All these guys are knockdown shooters.
Certain to be a highlight of All-Star Weekend. Thanks for tuning in. Now it's time to head back over to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
Slicing up the defense, living in the lane. Terrific first half for him.
Well, you know what, guys? My question is this. Who's he going to posterize in this half? You know, we've already gotten a number of filthy dunks out of him.
We've got Jaden McDaniels. Cunningham is out there with MP. Then it's Kuminga, and it's Drew in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the Warriors 5. To the paint. Here's Edwards. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Getting it done inside. MP.
There you go. MP just being efficient.
The Timberwolves shooting 40% so far in this one. Outside Edwards. Launches a 3. And Cunningham pulls it down.
Yeah, you know, he usually makes you pay from that range.
On the wing, MP. Guarded by Edwards. And here's Kuminga for 3. Washington grabs the miss.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Good ball movement here by Minnesota. And here's Edwards outside. Edwards can't get that one to fall.
Not the start you want coming out of the locker room missing 3 straight like that.
Great teamwork on that drive. Punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
And this will be a second trip to the free throw line. Timberwolves trail by 4. Left side, Edwards. Pass to Fears. The 3. It's rebounded by Golden State. McDaniels got his 4th rebound in this one. Stolen by Reed. Here's Washington. Blocked! And it's out of bounds to Minnesota. Just a superb read on defense to come up with the block.
Yeah, obviously he had the shot well anticipated, able to shut it down with authority.
Over a minute and a half now into this third quarter action. Achua finds Washington. Reed, a screen on MP. A slam dunk by Reed.
And, you know, you give Edwards credit for making the right decision there, feeding his teammate. Smart, good basketball.
Screen by MP. Cunningham up top. He's got 5. And he's going for the oop here. Drew misses.
Looking for the spectacular and coming up empty.
And, you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
He made a 3 back in the first half, but that's it. We'll see if he can find his stroke.
Fears. It's blocked. And it's out of bounds to Minnesota. And the fans love seeing incredible moments on defense like that block.
Hey, we know every basket's a big one in a tight game, and he is not about to give up an easy look.
Second half of play here. We're just under 2.5 minutes past. Back to Achua. Pass to Edwards. Shot clock at 6. And here's Hardaway. He's got 32 points. Doesn't go for him. Nice D from Reed. Minnesota's got nothing to fall here in the third. 0 for 4. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Chris Finch getting buy-in from his players top to bottom. Anthony Edwards said he's such a great coach and just a likable person. He will coach you hard, and he comes in ready to work every day. You look forward to working with someone like that. Back to you guys.
Has them bought in. Thanks much for the report, Allie. Minnesota shooting their 5th free throw of the game here. The Warriors have gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. Pass to Hardaway. A little under 3.5 minutes off the clock now in the third quarter. There's Cunningham with a 3. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. MP's got 6 assists in the game. And it's Edwards with the ball for Minnesota. They trail by 1. Pass to Fears. And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Harper, he's checked in for the Warriors. Salon comes in for McDaniels. Here's Achua. Kuminga pulls it in.
He went for a little something extra on that dunk, but the defense was right there. Boy, that's a heck of a stop.
Cunningham outside. Outside Kuminga. Now here's MP. 5 to shoot with the drive. And MP throws it down.
Great job. MP just so effective moving downhill.
Timberwolves trail by 3. Outside Edwards. Shot on the wing. Got it. Edwards got 15 points.
Fellas, he just is struggling to get anything going. Right now, his shooting percentage in the quarter, 20%.
The #1 overall pick in 2020. Grant, you think Anthony Edwards has a shot to become the best American-born player in the NBA?
You know, I think his aspiration is higher than that, B.A. He's thinking MVP, face of the league. And if you ask me, he has the talent to do it.
MP outside. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy. Hardaway's got 39.
And they've really managed to dominate inside.
The play in the paint has gone almost entirely all their way.
Washington passes to Edwards. Edwards connects from outside.
He's taking what he can get here, has a 3 in each half.
MP outside. There's a screen. Pass to Harper. Hardaway from outside. And the Warriors with another 3.
His third triple of the game. A little more success from out there in the second half.
Timberwolves trail by 4. Outside Edwards. Now here's Washington. Outside Achua. Here's Fears from outside the arc. And again, it's Minnesota with a 3.
He's starting to feel it. He's in a groove here in the second half.
The Warriors have gone 7 of 10 here in the second half. Cunningham passes to Hardaway. Here's the pick. Pass to Salah. Lets it go from deep. Good. And the assist goes to MP. Hardaway's got assist number 7 tonight.
And in the second half here, they're shooting a terrific percentage from 3.
No question about it. They found a nice rhythm from deep.
From 10 feet away. Edwards can't hit.
You wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the glass.
It's clearly been their edge, and in a close game like this, you look for every edge you can find.
Are you serious? I mean, he made the defender look silly right there. Just an epic move.
Here's Fears. He's watched by Cunningham. Outside Edwards. With the floater. Outside Achua. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. Reed can't hit. The Warriors lead by 6. Pass to MP. Down low. Here's Harper. Nice D from Reed. Minnesota's shooting a disappointing 38%, and the foul called on MP. That's his 3rd foul of the game. And Minnesota with some changes. Williams is checked in for Achua, and it's DeJounte Murray in for Washington. To the middle. Here's Murray. MP with the block.
Oh, not today, says MP. His timing on that block was really on point.
Pass to Harper. Outside Hardaway. Clock at 6. To the inside. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
Credit the pick for springing him open. Little things can make a big difference.
Sabonis, he's checked in for Harper. And it's Murray with the ball for the T-Wolves. 9-point game. Oubre, a screen on DiVincenzo. Murray from outside. It's rebounded by Salon.
They are just owning the boards right now.
And that's been the key to this league. I mean, they've really dominated the glass.
Hardaway against Edwards. Sabonis with a screen on Edwards. Shot clock at 5. Here's Salon. Gets the 3-ball to go. Salon, he's got 6 points.
Even though he hasn't lit up the scoreboard, I like how he's keeping others involved.
And Chris Finch wants a timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy.
There's just a lot of wide open lanes to the rim here. That'll drive your coach nuts.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
DeSumo, he's checked in for the Warriors. Strawler comes in for MP. So a moment now to see the story for him.
And over the last 5 games, his field goal percentage has increased. And you can make a case his confidence as well because of this.
Here's Wise. Yet to see a basket. Murray with it. Shot clock at 6. To win the drought. Finds it again. 6 for 12 and remaining assertive.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
2 points. That one goes. Murray Boyles has got 5 now.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
To the paint. Outside Murray. And the rebound goes to the Warriors.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Here's DeSumo. Good work defensively by Oubre.
Everything right except the finish. Have to keep focused all the way through the play.
Murray passes to Williams. Back to Murray. Into the lane. Blocked.
Rough quarter for him. They may have to start looking at somebody else to get the ball to.
Good on the shot. And the Warriors lead by 14. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Warriors.
They've been so aggressive getting out on shooters all game long. Nothing's getting past this defense, and that, to me, has been impressive.
And also, attacking in transition has been working for them. I mean, credit them for running the break well and being opportunistic.
Williams. And Williams punches it home.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
You know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
Pass to Wise. Fires from deep. That one is off. The Warriors lead by 16. Here's Strawler. Right now averaging 5.5 a game. Inside. And stolen by Williams. And now the T-Wolves on the break. Here's Oubre. Offline with a baseline jumper. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits. It may be difficult to overcome. Warriors ahead, up by 16. And we'll be back with you shortly. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. On the court for Minnesota. Williams is out there with Kelly Oubre. And it's Murray. Then there's Fears.
More often than not, he'll cash it in from that area. The defense might have done just enough to bother him.
Pass to Murray Boyles. Here's Drew. Fires the 3. Knocks down the triple. And the Warriors lead by 19.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Here's Fears. 5 on the clock. To the wing on the left. 3-pointer. The Warriors pull it in. Drew's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Here's Strother, defended by Murray. Cunningham up top. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Murray Boyles can't get it to go. Timberwolves trail by 19 to the inside. Here's Drew, and he banks in the layup.
A reliable option he's been tonight. He's their safety valve for sure.
And even as the league works for parity, there will always be those teams that are rebuilding. What are the keys to accelerating that process, Clark?
Well, there are a number of factors, B.A. I think you start with leadership and talent acquisition. I mean, those are two major components to this building a team and being successful. You've got to have talent. And then I think you've got to have a commitment to staying the course. Consistency really matters when you get leadership and talent in place.
Shot clock at 5. The swim move for 3. The rebound by Murray. Murray's got 6 rebounds in the game. Down low. Here's Strother, defended by Murray. Pass to Drew. Dosunmu outside from deep. The shot no good.
You wonder where was the defense that time, but they got lucky.
Now Murray. To stop the drought. Rebounded by Murray Boyles. Murray Boyles has got 4 rebounds now.
Going into halftime, he had 2 threes in his pocket, but hasn't added to that total since.
And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. And they tell players your career is short. Maximize your earnings. But sometimes guys take less, Grant.
And, you know, different things go into that. Winning, comfort, and in some cases you're talking legacy, you know, for those rare players who've been with one team their whole career.
And he knocks down the first one.
Yeah, can you say total package? Cunningham, the prototype guard these days.
Edwards, he's checked in for Minnesota. Both free throws good from Cunningham.
And, man, looking good from the line so far this half.
100% since halftime. Come on now. I'm not sure this lead's going away anytime soon with that kind of marksmanship.
And Chris Finch calls timeout here. He's looking to make some very important adjustments here. Here in the fourth quarter, just under 2.5 gone by. McDaniels with a steal. Now MP. Out to Kuminga. Oubre with a steal. Outside Edwards. And Clark, for decades now, we've seen the Western Conference have the upper hand. Any reason you can fathom?
Not really, other than tide shifts on occasion based on who the players are on teams in each conference. Maybe some of that frontier spirit coursing through, although I don't quite believe that as a major factor. One thing you see in the West, though, a lot of smaller market teams, and historically they've done a good job of how they run those clubs.
Dylan Brooks checked in for Minnesota. And so it's the Warriors taking care of business in this one. We saw 2 different teams tonight. One played with confidence, operating flawlessly. The other just looked lost.
And the energy in this building was awesome. The crowd was involved from the jump, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see how it all came together.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Allie LaForce, Clark Kellogg, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson saying thank you for watching the NBA, brought to you by 2K Sports. And we'll see you next time.